Welcome back, YouTube. General Soul back with Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne HD Remaster. Last video was essentially the introduction, lots of story. This one will be lots of battle and exploration. This soul is one that will heal you if you talk to them. I didn't really need the healing, but anytime if you're in the area, if you need healing, come back here and that spirit will heal you. Alright, talk to this. Well, we don't really need to talk to this one. There's only one soul that really I would say talk to, other than the ones that heal you. And I will point them out. I will point out the ones that are worth talking to. Everyone else is just kind of there. Anyway.
Come, show me the strength of a demon.
I recognize that voice, but I'm not sure if it's who I think it is. Anyway, now I'm not sure if I'm misunderstanding something I read about this game. There is an area that was not in the original Shin Megami Tensei 3 that was released in Japan. Will-O-Wisps. These are our first monsters. Death Touch will drain life from their target and heal them. Not really too tough. Now, if I was playing on normal or hard, they would be much harder, obviously. In this game, stat buffs and debuffs are king. Use them. Alright, so whenever you level up, you get to pick a stat you want to boost up. One of the trophies is to reach max stats on all stats for your main character and for one demon. Spoiler alert, you will get to recruit demons. You cannot recruit any demons in this area. This is a tutorial area. And those Will-O-Wisps and these guys, Patras, they are too stupid to negotiate with you. So, for you to get one of them, you either need to create one or get lucky and they offer to join you. Now, because we are doing this on Merciful, we are leveling up a whole hell of a lot faster than we would in normal.
This way.
Don't start, Zoe. Alright, so, but this is essentially a tutorial, and I'm just going to show the ones with new monsters. For battles, I will show ones with new monsters, show ones where I recruit a monster, and if something special happens with one of my demons, I will show that. Now, this, I forget what it's called. Sushi, something like that. I forget exactly what it's called. Metakushi, it's something like that. The one we have equipped is specifically made for physical attacks. It is made to... You will not get any magic spells from it. There are others that we will collect. Some will give you magic. Some will give you healing. Some will give you fire, ice, such and such. Each one that you equip will give you bonuses and weaknesses.
So, you made it. Your strength is outstanding. We shall meet again soon.
I recognize that voice, and I think I know who it is, but I'm not 100% sure. I'd have to look that up. Anyway, I'm not sure if that is a part that was added to the Nocturne release, or if it's another area that I'm thinking of. I know for sure there's an area that we have not been to yet that is 100% new, was new when Nocturne was released. So, for those that are wondering what I'm talking about, on the original PS2, Shin Megami Tensei 3 was released. And then sometime later, a basically director's cut, Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne was released. Think of it as Shin Megami Tensei 5 and then Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance. So it's like the same game, but there's extra stuff. Okay, now, I'm working on a trophy that I have not earned yet, and I do earn in this video. There is a trophy for completely mapping out one dungeon. You do not have to completely map out every dungeon in the game, you just have to map out one dungeon. This is the easiest dungeon to completely map out. And I'm surprised that I'd never done it before. Alright, so you figured out that these caches are treasure chests, basically. Oh, you saw some humans at the annex, so there were some people. Ooh, so they probably got eaten. Damn. Well, we don't know where Chiaki and Samu are. Alright, well, let's talk to you. Security system, huh? Annex gate pass. Well, how do we get that? You're not going to tell me, are you? Oh, by the way, if you did not get those drinks from the vending machines in the last video, you cannot get them now. No vending machines work now. I mean, there's no electricity, so how would they work? But somehow the elevator still works. Alright, come this way and speak to this demon here. If you have played Persona, you know Pixie. This Pixie is awesome. So this is going to be the first demon you're going to recruit to join your party. And this is a special Pixie. This Pixie is stronger than other Pixies. You want to keep this Pixie. Yes, you want to join up with this Pixie. This Pixie is awesome. You want to keep her. You might even consider keeping this one till the end of the game.
Nice to meet you.
At the very least. But yeah, keep this Pixie. Alright, so we need to get this gate pass. So Pixie is already on the party. Pixie has Dia, which will heal you, and Zio, which does electric damage, which is going to be very useful in a few minutes. Alright, let's see. For the mapper, I'm going into the elevator to check the roof. I have never, not even on the PS2, gone to the roof. I don't think the roof counts for mapper, but I wanted to do it just in case. Now, I'm going to go back to the first floor because I'm going to gather more map, specifically. So if you do not care about trophies, you do not care about fully mapping this dungeon or any dungeon. Anyway, open that one. We get a medicine. Now, the encounter rate is very, very low for me because I'm playing on Merciful. If we were even playing on normal, this encounter rate would be sky high. We would have probably had about 10 fights already. The encounter rate is incredibly high on normal, and I don't even want to think what it is on hard. And you do not get as much XP. But here is where we want to go. So we got Pretas inside. Alright. That's a nice trick, Pixie. Alright, now we can get inside. If we tried to go into this door without Pixie, we wouldn't be able to. We have to get Pixie to do this. 3 of them, huh? Well, whatever you guys do, don't look between their legs. Anyway, I'm going to show this battle even though I've already shown Pretas, because this is essentially a story battle. Ow! Okay, since he missed, the other one loses a turn. If we can hit them with a weakness or hit a critical, we get an extra turn. They are weak to Zeo. So we get another turn here. Since it is merciful, I figured I could kill them with a regular attack. Otherwise, I might want to lunge. Alright, so if you level up, as you've seen, we get to pick a stat to increase. When one of your demons level up, they increase a stat by themselves. You don't have to worry about them. There are times where a demon may offer you a gift. There is a trophy for taking, I believe, 100 gifts from demons, so that is RNG based. There are times when a demon levels up that it may try and change a skill. You will want to definitely allow one skill to change for a trophy. Some demons can evolve into stronger demons. That is a trophy, letting one evolve. Now, any battles we run into, I am going to attempt to recruit some demons to my side. Will-O-Wisp is one that I really would like to get. For early game, they are one of the best demons to get. Now, right there, where I just turned and walked away, I should have walked at that wall. Because, spoiler alert, I'm going to have to come back here and walk towards that wall because that was the last section I needed to get the Mapper trophy. I mapped every inch of this dungeon except for that wall. Anyway, we can talk to this demon here. We can't recruit this one, but we can get it. We can talk to it. We can get it later, but we can't recruit any demons that we talk to here. Now we're not recruiting. Pixie was the only one that I'm aware of. Admittedly, I have not gotten very far into the game because the second boss of the game kicked my ass so damn hard that I gave up. Alright, so basically what this is telling you is about the combat system, which I was kind of explaining. If you get critical hits, if you hit enemy weak spots, you get extra turns, you're going to destroy the enemies. If you do shit that gets blocked, that gets reflected, that enemies absorb, enemies dodge you, they're going to get extra turns and fuck you up. So, just be aware of that. Alright, so, get to this wall for the map. If I had looked on my map, really paid attention to it, but I didn't pay attention to the other side, you would see that I'm missing a section here. I did not notice it until I'm like, I've mapped everything. How come the trophy hasn't popped? Alright, here's us another demon to talk to. This one will give us an item. Nice. Oh, we have it roof, huh? Because you're a dog. Alright, come over here. Oh, got into a random fight. I didn't show that one because I couldn't recruit anything, and it was an enemy I'd already fought before. But yeah, like I said, the Will-O-Wisp and the Praetos, they're too stupid to negotiate. They just do not understand your words. They will not join you via negotiation. You literally need to have one offer to join you if you're going to get them. Or you will have to create one. Alright, in here, talk to you. Fornius, yeah, we're going to try and kill Fornius. We kind of have to. That's our first boss. Even on normal or hard, Fornius is not too bad. It's that second boss that we will fight. That is a massive difficulty spike. I keep hearing that. Oh, there are demons outside here, too. Okay. Anyway, we get 3 life stones there. Awesome, awesome. Alright. Come over here. Alright, on the first floor, and we can't go into the lobby because it's blocked. I guess. Oh! Someone got by Fornius. Okay. I wonder if it was one of my friends. Alright, this takes us to the basement. Now, at the very beginning, there was a door that I didn't even go to. It's because it was locked. Okay, so these are giving us tips about recruiting demons. So yes, if you want to recruit a demon, you must kill all other demons, or else they're going to interrupt you and not allow you to negotiate. Now this one says that there is a trick to negotiating demons, but whenever I look up any tips on how to negotiate, everyone just says it's completely random. There is no trick. Okay, this is the other side of the door that I did not check out before. It is locked. You can unlock it on this side. So now we can go through to the beginning part of this dungeon. Alright, I'm showing this battle because we are going to recruit a Kodama. So, Pixie is able to seduce. Alright, so, now, you have to figure out the personality of the demon. You can refuse to give them something, and that's actually what they want. So you do not always have to agree to give them what they want, because sometimes they'll take your money and items and just say, well, fuck you, bye. So you have to very quickly figure out the enemy's personality. Now, I'm showing this battle just to show that what I've been saying. These two enemies are too stupid to negotiate. Plus, I did not add Kodama to the team, so we can add him in battle by summoning him. And whenever I get another monster, I will show you another way to add them to the team. Alright, so kill you, and then I'm going to attempt to talk. And yeah, he is too stupid to talk. So unless one of these two types of monsters says, hey, I want to join you, it ain't happening. Alright. Alright, so we buffed up our life and then got life bonus. Now, every once in a while, your little Megatama will shake violently. If you allow it to continue, you will either A, be completely healed, B, get a second skill point that you can add to your stats, or C, be cursed and basically get some kind of massive debuff that you will need to cure the curse to be able to get rid of. Yeah. This game likes to fuck you at times, and not in the fun way. Anyway, we are back here. So I keep pulling up the map for the mapper trophy. Alright, so that wasn't anything special. Alright, so if we can get out of here, we can go to Yoyogi Park in Shibuya. Oh, Shibuya's got stores and a club. Whew. We have to get by Fornius. Damn it. Alright, let's head this way. Alright, so we got Chakra Drop. Now, after this dungeon, you will start seeing that you can enter some rooms that don't have anything. Don't have anyone to talk to. Don't have any items. This dungeon, since it's the first dungeon, is basically having something in every room for you. But after this, that's not always the case. Some rooms are just dead ends. Alright, head through here. Now you may have seen we've in some points saw a spot outside that had some items. That's how you get to them, right there. So we get a Mazio rock, and this one has a Mabufu rock. If you know Persona, you know that those are spells that will hit multiple enemies, so it's basically like the gems. Maka is this game's currency. This is the money. Maka is the money here. Okay, now we have fully explored this part, so we want to go back. Now, if you notice with the compass down there how it's flashing red, that means I am about to get an enemy encounter. If we were on normal or hard, that would be red much more often. Alright, so we just got into a random battle. Oh, new monster. Alright. And we want to recruit that one. It is smart enough to recruit. So get rid of the Kodamas. And let's see if their Pixie can seduce. Yes, we want you to join us. Okay, what are you chuckling for? Okay, okay. Ooh, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. It could be legendary. Ah, he's impressed. Okay. Okay, you want a life stone. Okay. We got him. Okay. Okay, he decided that he's going to stick with us. So we now have a full party. We can hold a few more we can hold more demons, but now we have a full party for battle. Kodama leveled up. Cool, cool. Alright. And Kodama is a second healer. Alright, okay, so if you go into party and summon, you can then add Shikigami into your party. There are 3 more monsters that we can recruit here in this dungeon. One of them is the Pretras, one is the Will-O-Wisps. There is another type that we have not run into that seems to be a little rare here. They're more common later. This spirit you want to talk to. This is one you definitely want to talk to. Tell him you're going to beat Fornius, and he is going to give you all his money if you succeed. Alright, and here is a healer. This spirit will heal you. Do not get used to this. Really do not get used to this. They're healing you because you're up against Fornius in just a second. Don't get used to this. Alright, here's us another cylinder. Go ahead and make a save here, especially if you're playing on normal or hard and it's your first time, because Fornius can fuck you up if you don't know what you're doing. As soon as we come through here, we enter a boss fight with Fornius.
Hey, I've never seen you around, and I don't like your face. You trying to get by without paying respect to me, the almighty Fornius? You want to die, don't you? I screwed up and let another human escape a while ago, but not this time. I have a habit of butchering anyone who disrespects me. I cut him up with these fins. Time to die!
Alright, our first boss fight. Alright, use Zan with your Kodama, if you have him. But he is definitely weak to Zeo. And Trophy. There is a trophy that says to suffer a status ailment. It's kind of worded that you have to suffer the ailment, but I did actually originally get this trophy by shocking Fornius and getting him shocked. So, yeah. And because of that, I made Fornius into a joke here. So he, as you see, he uses Bufu, ice magic. I don't think anyone is weak to ice. But, yeah, that was easy. Might have taken at least this turn to finish him off if I had been on normal. But yeah, he wasn't that much tougher. Well, now you may notice that our main character, his nickname Demi-Fiend, is being shown up. And I picked that because that's what he is. He is the Demi-Fiend. That is actually what he is known as. Alright, so we got 2 level ups there. Pixie leveled up. Cool, cool. Okay, so, signs of change. This is a hint. I told you earlier that some demons can evolve. Pixie is getting close. Not all demons can evolve. But Pixie is one that can. And we got a new Megatama. This Megatama is ice-based. We would be weak to electricity. If we equipped it now, we would be able to learn Ice Breath. I am not going to put that on yet. There is a trophy for... There are several trophies evolving Megatama. One for collecting one, your first one, which we got when we turned into a demon. Some trophy guides say it's right for beating Fornius, but I did get the trophy whenever I was turned into a demon. There is one for collecting all the Megatamas. There is one for mastering a Megatama, which is getting all your skills unlocked. And then there is one for mastering all Megatamas. Okay, so at this point I'm kind of like, why didn't Mapper Trophy unlock? So I'm now looking over the maps, like why am I not getting Mapper? What's going on? And then I see, I think I haven't noticed it yet. Then I'm like, finally I was like, wait, well, what? I missed a corner. And I'm trying to figure out where that is. And I pointed it out. Yeah. So we probably added about 5 more minutes to this video because I didn't search that wall. But talk to the soul after you beat Fornius, and he's going to give you some money. I think it's random how much he gives you. I've had him give me as little as 700 and as much as 1,000. So I'm not 100% sure if that is random or if it's difficulty based or what. Alright, so I'm trying to figure out how to get to where I want to get. Because I'm kind of going, do I need to go through the annex? And I'm like, no, I don't. Then we want to head this way to get back. And I knew we were about to get a battle. Nothing special. No new monsters. Nothing recruited or anything. Head through here. Alright, it's on this floor, I believe. Yeah. And now, when I'm getting here, I'm like, wait, I went through there. What the fuck? I missed that? And you saw, I even looked at it. That's right. And right here, I got the Mapper Trophy. So that is my 12th trophy that I've earned. There is one more easy trophy that I could get, and that is for dying for the first time. Game over. That's probably going to happen. Even on the easiest difficulty, it's probably going to happen. If I don't get that before the second boss, I will show you why that second boss is a difficulty spike. That second boss is going to be the determination of if I'm going to be able to get this platinum or not. Even on easy, I'm willing to bet he is hard as fuck. But now that we finally got Mapper, we can leave this place and be introduced to what I was alluding to last video. And I will go into details about that character in the next video. But first off, I want to heal. That's right, heal me. Let's get out of here. And we're going to get a battle here in a minute. There it is. Now I'm showing this battle not because we recruited anything, even though I wish we got Will-O-Wisp. The reason Will-O-Wisp is such a useful monster early on, see, I tried to talk to it, but the reason it's useful early on is because it can learn a skill that will increase your encounter rate so that you can farm money and try and get certain monsters easier. But the main reason I showed you this battle is because not only did Pixie get her last skill, but Pixie evolves. And this is the trophy for letting your first demon evolve. Pixie has now become High Pixie. High Pixie can also evolve. Alright, so now we can finally leave, and we're going to have some story here. So I'm going to end the video here. Drop a like if you're enjoying the walkthrough. And I will see you guys in the next video.
It is reassuring to see you did nothing to embarrass my little master. For instance, dying. My little master has pitied you. The least you could do is survive such a trivial thing as this. Come to think of it, this is your first time seeing the new Tokyo, is it not? Allow me to tell you one thing, if you don't mind. Look above you. As you can see, Tokyo has now become a spherical world. Now, do you see something shining in the center up there? That is Kagutsuchi. That is what created this vortex world. And that is also what provides power to its inhabitants. Oh, my little master, are we leaving already? Pardon me, but we must be going. Please keep up your efforts. To create or destroy this world The choice lies with you.
So this is the Vortex world. I suppose it resembles the capital vaguely enough. Well, old man, you sure put us on one heck of a case. All right, Rhino, what's the plan? Do we confront the demi-fiend here and now? You're right. Perhaps we should watch and wait, and see how the plot unfolds.